Good
Okay,
morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you so much, Professor Kao. Thank you so much, Dr. Satyanarayan, to be there with us in this ceremony. So, let me introduce first Ms. Wilin Chan. She is the CEO and founder of EduCare Taiwan. And Professor Kao, he is the Vice President International Affairs from NSYC side, and Tanya. And Professor Satyanarayana, he is the Vice Chancellor of C.V. Raman Global University, Bhubaneswar.
one second.
Yeah. Now you can take it forward, Lynn.
Actually, this is our first time. I say that EduCare Taiwan really want to level up India 0.001 inch, which is truly from the bottom of my heart. And this is our first signed up MOU ceremony, to be honest.
Actually, Kaohsiung is Lynn's city,
Yes.
and the Bhubaneswar is my place.
Oh, yes. Yes. So
Thank you.
Yes, actually, I mean, NSYSU, so there are a lot of, NSYSU today, I mean, is from Kaohsiung. I like NSYSU is that although they are the national university, but I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, they are more open-minded than most of the national university. And people are not so doubtful. I mean, to be honest, that a lot of, I mean, university, they even don't want to, they looks that they want to expand their reach to India, but they're only saying because their boss giving the pressure. But NSYSU is the real, the real that they are saying it and they are really doing it and they're supporting me, right? So I seriously hope that CGU and then NSYSU, that collaboration can bring the positive impact of both sides. That NSYSU right now, I think their ranking might be number 6, just simply because they have the less, they only have the half, I think half of the student body than most of the national university. Just that. Otherwise, they are very outstanding university and students would be well taken care of in NSYSU if Indian students go there. Yeah. So yes. So now I hand over this stage to Professor Guo first. Yes. Yes, Professor Guo, and then later we hand over to the CGU then. Yes.
Good morning there in India, and good afternoon, my colleagues here in Taiwan. And first of all, I think it is a great honor for me here to represent my university in signing this signing ceremony for the MOU between National Sun Yat-sen University and C.V. Raman Global University. We were just during our earlier chat that Madame Chen was saying that there's one fact, what she said about my universities. Most of that, 99% of that is all correct. But there's only one minor thing I would like to correct is that right now our university is definitely ranked a very solid number 5 here in Taiwan, not number 6 anymore. Okay, your information is a little bit outdated.
Outdated.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm saying that because we have the evidence to back that. Because I was saying last week our country's president, Madame Tsai Ing-wen, was just in our campus to attend the opening ceremony of a very unique and the very first so-called School of International Finance. Okay, and this is the very first one. And then Taiwan, in the past, our finance sector of our industry, they mostly just focus on business within within Taiwan. But now we have the ambitions to expand our finance industry to service the whole global market. And so my university are entrusted by our government to assume this responsibility of cultivating talents who will specialize in international financial asset management. And so because of the government's emphasis on this one, so our country's president even paid a visit to our university to attend the opening ceremony. So that's just that shows one of the development aspect of our university. And also there's another development is that we were also granted at the same time by our government another very unique ones called Global Semiconductor Semiconductor Technology and Component Research Institute. This one also aimed at cultivating talents in assisting Taiwan's semiconductor industry development. Because if you have read from the news that the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation, so-called TSMC, now holds the world's leading position in the semiconductor manufacturing, and they are in dire need of talents, not just domestically from Taiwan, and also they need talents from all over the world to join us. So we were also entrusted by our government to establish this in this school to cultivate talents in this industry. And the third one is that we were also just awarded by our government to establish a medical program. I think Madame Lin can attest to that. In Taiwan, establishment of a medical school is very, very, very hard. And then through many years of efforts, we finally get our government's approval. So that's just three latest development. And then so we are very proud to say that now, and then of course, we don't boast that say we are now number one, number two, number three, but we're definitely number 5. And then we try to be among the top three universities in Taiwan. So, and of course, international collaboration is one of the efforts that the whole university, we pay a lot of our efforts into. And so just to let our friends in CGU know that currently now Indian students in our campus consist the number 1 international student body in our campus right now, even though now the numbers is only in the 50s. But we would still like to expand a lot this space. That's why today, we are very keen on establishing collaboration relations with prestigious universities from India. Okay, but among the 50-something Indian students, they are all graduate students. Okay, so that's what the one aspect I would like to emphasize. So we do need top talents to join us to perform the high quality research. And then so we look forward to this collaboration, and we also expect that many of your students, whether they come to our campus through exchange, or maybe whether they would want to come over here for pursuing advanced study as a master student or even PhD student, we open our arms to you. And we also, for those competitive students, we also offer ample scholarships to support their study here in Taiwan. So I look forward to a very fruitful collaboration in a very short future. Thank you very much. Thank you again. It is my great pleasure to speak to all of you.
Thank you for the once again updated overview of how wonderful progress is being made by NSYSU. And we are also maybe happy to state that in the short period that we have been engaged, we as a small 2-year university, of course, as we said, we have a 20-year history of being an engineering college, but we have also made progress. And I'm sure, maybe some of you may be aware, but today actually we are number 1 in India in terms of skilling. So on January 20th, we had the national skill contest, and people have been selected to represent India for the World Skills in China in October. And out of the total 254 medals for skilling in about 30 odd skills, 29 medals, or more than 10% of all Indian medals, roughly 13% of Indian medals were won by students of C.V. Raman Global University, from mechatronics to water technology, cyber security to catering technology. Across skills, we won close to 13% of all Indian medals. We are the number 1 institute in the country in skilling awards. And the state of Odisha was number 1 with 51 medals. It means we had more than 60% of the medals won by the state of Odisha. And India has over 30 states and multiple union territories. And just to put all of this in context, the second placed state of Kerala had won 24 medals. And C.V. Raman Global University as a single institute had won 29 medals in the national event. And many of them will be representing India in the 46th World Skill Olympics or contest, whatever you want to call, in China in October. And also, as last time itself we had mentioned, the only gold medal in the previous 45 events has also been won by C.V. Raman Global University student. And these skill contests are open for industries, academic institutions, R&D organization, everybody. I mean, India's leading MNCs and even multinational MNCs in India are also actually, I think, say, participating in these events. And I'm also happy to add that, for example, for all this 29, even students from other states, like this India for this national contest was divided into multiple zones. So students from South Zone, East Zone, West Zone, and North Zone also came and trained for the national events in C.V. Raman Global University, and some of them have also won medals for their respective zones. So if I add that, maybe we will be more than 15 to 20% of the medals. So I think we are doing something right, and that we have because we are a university formed under the skill and technology development department of the government of Odisha. And so what we have achieved, I believe, is quite unique in an Indian context, and many states in the country, because now the new education policy mandates that skill and knowledge have to be combined seamlessly to deliver experiential learning enabled competence for research, innovation, employability. So we believe we are uniquely placed to have created an ahead of the curve even framework or pedagogy for such education. But the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and we hope a few years down the line we will have more output. And just to add one more point, in this few months alone, we have now got close to 200 million rupees grants for startups from government and private CSR. And if I put it as purchasing power parity, I mean, it is like, say, every rupee is actually into 5. So it means more than $1 billion rupees for startup grants for startup companies in our campus, in our 2 incubation facility. So I think we are making also some progress, to add to what Professor Kao mentioned about how they have gone up the rank. But we seriously would see how do we do well equally in research, and that is where we believe our interaction with you is very critical, because we have now put a better foundation to do research innovation, I mean, incremental product development, or even service enabling. Because we already do products for Indian Space Agency, Defense Agency, to multiple startup companies in manufacturing, from mechanical to electronic components and things like that. But then for cutting edge research in VLSI, we are, say, integrated activities of IoT, artificial intelligence, machine learning, where hardware, software, both can come together, or application from medical to agriculture to aerospace, or even, say, manufacturing, are things we hope we will be able to do jointly. And we don't mind if even if it is a small initiation, because even the largest of reactions start with a small amount of catalyst, which is not even a millionth of what is needed, but then it causes the transformation. So we are very happy to be part of this program, and we seriously look forward to how do we leverage all these benefits so that it is truly, I think, win-win for all of us.
Yes.
And thanks again for being a willing partner to participate with a new upcoming university like us. And we would have to also thank Sagarika and Ms. Chen for their initiative and support. Yeah. We look forward to a very great long-term collaboration.
Without further delay, everybody just both of you show that the signed MOU, and then 你要把 不是你要
Can you see me now? Okay, just a second.
Yes. I really hope that, I mean, personally, as a person, I don't like to waste anybody's time, because of time is people's life. I hope today, even we have spent about like 20-30 minutes on this, I hope that they have some, concrete action happen. Yeah. So, Dr. Satyam, you send the proposal, your interest of proposal to this Tanya. We will, for sure, I will ask her to ask some of their faculty to seriously take a look at that. Yeah. And then see what can come out. Yes.